about it, so you're not even thinking like, oh, he's trying to get me. It's just right when you're gimpable, he's like, okay, well,
I've seen this.
I messed up.
This is a fantastic movie. I've watched it many times.
And we have Jerry, player on the come up, got second at the Arcadian, right?
He did. He lost to a Game & Watch, ironically enough. Double eliminated.
Yeah. Being very studious, we know that Jerry is one of the best Melee players in our region.
And Dragon Ball Fighters when he played.
Really?
Yeah, he learned Dragon Ball Fighters and ran the region.
So he's just a genius.
Basically, he ran it with Melee, and then he started running it with DBZ. Then he ran Melee again, and then he came in the Ultimate. And he's dropped everything.
So what I like to think from a player of his caliber is that he's very studious. I mean, if you're going to Melee, you have to
Whoa! I've never seen that in my life. That was so good.
Copy that.
Guns in the drag down up air into the grab. All right, Jerry, that was. I mean, you're still losing, but that was smooth.
That was sick. But I feel like losing to this guy, he probably looked over it, you know what I mean? I think he said afterwards he didn't have much experience with Game Watch, and I'd like to think that he wants to change that. So between losing this guy and now, I feel like he has more of a game plan. He's learned something about Game Watch. And I want to see it unfold.
Is he going to live?
But Dingus is, oh my God.
Not in,
Dingus and this guy are very different.
For sure.
I feel like they're both amazing in their own right, but Dingus is really, really good at putting pressure on. And I feel like if he already has not that much of a good idea what to do with Game Watch, he's not going to have much time to figure it out versus Dingus Joe. He's constantly putting pressure on him, especially when he's in the corner.
I kind of like his attempt right there. Jerry traditionally doesn't go off stage for edge guards. Really good attempt. Not able to get it, but it was clean.
I like his attempt. It's just that they haven't been panning out. If they pan out, they're great. They don't.
Like, I thought he was going to live the first stock when the down air came, because him actually positioning himself between the stage and the down air was genius because it allowed you to tech. But when you miss the tech, it's like, not as smart anymore.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a counter?
Oh my God. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Very clean.
It's stuff like that you have to do to win at higher matches. It's like, there's so many like advanced elements in higher level matches, higher caliber matches, but it comes down to certain simple things also. It's like, if Game Watch can't get around Tetricon, he can't get around Tetricon. Sometimes it comes down to things that simple that can make the difference. It's very, very basic matchup.
When's he going to start up being a Game Watch?
But we see here, Jerry's actually in the lead after taking a pretty rough start, getting stage spike very early. These guns. I like how he wasn't even using the guns to land. Like, usually it's what you use to get yourself to land. He was using the guns, like, in neutral. He's like, I'm just going to jump on guns. I'm, like, for no reason. But he's obviously not for no reason. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
It's not to get a landing. Like, he's using it aggressively as a mix-up.
Ooh, that was a fantastic up tilt. The tried and true.
Like,
oh, did he make it back? He did. This is so terrifying.
Dingus has been hitting every manhole he's went through today. I don't know what's up with him, but Dingus knows some stuff.
I'm a little surprised Jerry went for that dash attack. Like, he traditionally likes to go for dash attack, but Arsene was so close that at that point you just wait. Just wait like 5 seconds. You get Big Papa to come through. The king of the back airs.
And you can put some fear in their heart. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe scout the dash attack at another time. Okay.
No counter? Oh, a little late. No back air.
I like the get up.
Yo, why did he air dodge and why did Jerry know?
This game is blowing my mind. Did you see what happened? Last time Dingus was on ledge, he did get up judgment. I have to know why. It didn't work, but it did not work. Okay, but here, let's focus on what's happening.
It was just to let him know. It was one of those like, yo, I'll do it. Okay,
I'm crazy, dude. I'm crazy.
Don't hit me, I'll hit me. That's a throwback to Hey Arnold. I don't know if you guys are old enough for that.
I like Hey Arnold.
All right, man, you're old enough for it. The rest of you young bucks need to go back and learn your roots.
I don't remember that scene, but
there was an episode of where I think it was Arnold was about to get in a fight, and somebody was just like act crazy, so he was just like, "Don't hit me, I'll hit me." And he was just hitting himself, and the dude didn't fight him. The bully didn't fight him.
Oh wait, it's coming back to me. Oh man, but it seems like Jerry's been on the back foot every time in this set, but always just brings it back to be slightly ahead. I think that his guns have been phenomenal. Every time he's used guns, even in neutrals and mix-up, they haven't been punished whatsoever. Hard to punish a move in general, and maybe he's thinking, wait, do you think that he's using the guns to scout out up he had a shield? Or no.
Nah, you got air dodge, already made it.
Yeah.
I think he's just,
oh my.
That killed?
Oh my.
I'm so surprised.
Jerry?
Okay, Jerry.
Really good mindset throughout the entire game one. Was down the first 2 stocks at the beginning both times and then brought it back, and then ended up getting it at the end with the ledge trap. We see he covered roll a lot earlier off ledge and didn't really pan out, and then he stopped doing it, and I think it made Dingus think, okay, he gave up and trying to cover roll, but he didn't give up trying to cover roll. He didn't give up.
And I'm surprised it worked, but it did. It was a fantastic comeback. Jerry really displaying his patience. Which, I mean, part of it is he's a veteran player. Even though you guys may not know him from Ultimate, he's a veteran player when it comes to high-level play. So he's like, yeah, I lost the stock early, I'm down, but that doesn't mean my game plan wasn't effective. It just means a couple critiques. The core of it was still there.
I also think that, so as you see here, Dingus counterpicked back to FD. And if FD is Dingus's counterpick and then Jerry won on it the first time, that's a really strong showing from Jerry to show that he won on what Dingus might think is the best stage.
Did you see the ignorance?
Yeah,
my man was still shepping to the left.
Yeah,
Jerry's like, yo, I don't know what to do.
him.
I don't know what to do. He's like, I want zero smoke. And he's like, the smoke can't even hit you. You're upwind. Nah, bro, no smoke, no smoke.
Jerry's being really patient and it's panning out. We see Dingus trying to do different things. Like they have a lot of back airs to try and stuff out Jerry's jumps, but regardless of the different mix-ups that Dingus is trying, Jerry's remaining patient, so now that's really panning out.
Arsene is there. Not doing the get-up attack. I kind of respect that. Really surprised Jerry was able to get up without it. Oh, what? Oh,
wow.
No, but he doesn't get the down smash. That was...
Yeah, that was big. That was big for sure. And then that's the first time I've seen Dingus actually punish the landing guns.
Yeah, Jerry for some reason was too close.
Wait, right, Tetracon makes a little ding, ding, ding. Everything go back down. I did not know that. That's funny. All right, so we have ledge trapping. Oh my god, this is where we're getting all the mileage.
Genius.
That was actually, yeah, that was really smart stuff from Jerry. All the mileage are coming from these landing guns and ledge trapping. Dingus is playing really smart, but it just seems that Jerry's really patient and he knows where to find his success. And he just keeps doing it over and over again. One thing though is that he is getting slapped by Chef pretty much every time, but in Jerry's perspective, it's not even a big deal to get hit by Chef. I mean, it's just fooling Arsene and nothing that bad is happening, especially at higher percents where, you know, Chef is going to kill you. Very good parry. That's stuff we like to see. Starting to punish the landing guns. And a lot of Dingus is going for a lot of these back airs, trying to stuff him out the air, but Jerry's just, he's not jumping. He's too patient.
I wonder if at any point Jerry's going to start reacting to the up Bs that Dingus like to do, or the down airs, and just start up being them. Or up B out of shield, by the way. Joker and a lot of other characters can do a full hop up air out of shield to punish that.
Yeah. So something interesting here that maybe Jerry's, that was so good. That was so good. Props, Dingus. Neutral air, manhole, drag down. But one thing I want to say here that I think maybe he learned from playing this guy is that Game & Watch is an insane defensive game, and especially within the lead, you have to approach him. But he doesn't have that well of an approaching game. Game & Watch struggles really hard to approach, and Jerry's being so patient that I feel like Dingus is trying to mix up his approaching, but regardless of how he mixes up, Game & Watch still doesn't have a good approaching game, no matter which way you spin it. So when Jerry's being patient, it's kind of it's making Game & Watch play as something that he's not that great at. Except for, instead of letting Game & Watch excel, I get what he always excels at, which is where people struggle with Game & Watch when they play his game.
For sure. Okay, that up smash worked earlier, but you might want to chill out, bro. Calm down. I like it.
That lasted so long, but it did not get the stage spike, nor get the hit.
You know he wants his back air.
I'm very impressed right now from Dingus. He's knowing that if he plays scared. Wow.
I mean, maybe you should have played a little. I don't know, man.
I was saying that, like, he knows that if he plays scared, he's going to get cornered by Arsene, so he's trying to play aggressive to get out of it. But
I think you got to mix. I think you got to mix it up. I think there's a fine line between fighting Arsene and not fighting Arsene.
You can't. Yeah, you don't think in your head, oh, I want to like my strategy is to fight Arsene or my strategy is to run away. It's like you have to just do what's best at the time, or mix them up. Yeah.
My strat is to fight. I just know that you can't be reckless. I'm like, you know what? When you get Arsene, I'm gonna beat it out to you, bro. I don't wait for it. I'm very impatient. And one key thing a lot of people don't realize is multi-hits are fantastic at getting rid of Arsene. So, you know, things like grabs where you get the pummel first. Game & Watch's grab, I think, might even count as a multi-hit.
And with grabs, they take up time. But I think that, I think Dingus is very keen to knowing that Game & Watch's strengths here, especially against a player as patient as Jerry, is he has to make Jerry approach. So he's just trying to, I think he's just trying to play super...
Jerry approached exactly once and may have died for it. Like, that's crazy.
I think Dingus is like, I have to just nickel and dime the stock off to the point where we're even, and then I can play my patient game, because it's making very clear that Jerry is not going to run in. I can't go aggressive against him, because then I'm just playing the Game & Watch's weaker points.
That was a great turnaround grab. Are we going to use some guns to get down? No, we're just going to back up. One shot, two shot. Oh, Jerry's getting out of the corner. And Arsene's about to be back online. This is terrifying if you are Dingus.
The more I'm watching, the more I think how premeditated this all is. Do you think that he's playing this patient game not only because it's good for his Game & Watch and it works to his weaknesses, but it also gives him Arsene? So it just seems like he has a game plan figured out here. It's just the patient he plays, the more it's working out for him. Is that a regrab? Oh, no, it's not a regrab at all.
It's a self-destruct. You know, man, I went out of this game. Next one.
Is this 3 to 5?
Yes, our top 4, best of 5.
So we have a few elements going on here for Jerry. I think that Jerry's really figuring out that, yeah, not only does this play to Game Watch's weaknesses if I don't approach because he doesn't have that great of approach game, it also gives me Arsene. So there really is no rush to approach because if you approach Game Watch, you're playing his game and he excels defensively. We have a pair to like Joker who accumulates a stronger version of himself over time. I mean, the more time that passes, that's just even better for you.
And I think there's a little bit of a mental tilter. Dingus, you know, does get frustrated at times. And I think that you playing the game, making him run at you and just continuing to hit him is one of those things where he's like, you know what, I'm just not happy.
And the more you hit him, I mean, the more he gets Joker. And then he just has
Joker gets Joker?
Yeah, and he
I'm
has
just
Joker.
messing with you.
Or you know what I meant. You know what I meant. It's Arsene, and he has good dish points. I just feel like it's also really telling to see this. He's going back to FE again. So Jerry's 2-0 on Dingus' counter pick. But starting off a lot stronger this game, for sure. That was a second off. That would have been a kill at 75. That'd be a death smash for Barry. So I think that Dingus is continuing to approach. Pruitt's accepting that Jerry won't, but he's starting to like do this weird thing where he's not really like approaching with his moves trying to hit Jerry or like overshoot to hit Jerry. He's just taking space and then cornering him. So his approaches are more about stage missing now, it seems, compared to actually trying to hit him. Like running up shielding. He just wants to get good positioning to know, okay, if I corner you, you can't run anywhere else. You can't really go any farther to the corners because you're already trapped there. And then it limits his movement. This is very close, but Jerry, just like the first game, right when he's down, he brings it all the way back. I mean, Dingus had a hefty lead here. He was up like 70-80%. Okay, kill yet.
Oh, he went out there, yo, but is he dead? He made it back.
Jerry overthought it.
Yo, I love it, though. Like, Jerry going out there, bringing the fight to him, unfortunately.
He tried to be one step ahead and try to get the air dodge read, but then Dingus didn't bite, and it kind of put him in a weird spot. We get it. It worked once. We get it. You got the smash read. We get it. But it's not going to work every time, and you're going to get punished for it there and lose the stop. That was really, really good with punish. Let's see what we can get here. Dingus is one of the... That's really good from Jerry to get out of that up air string very early. Dingus is one of the best players in Game Watch, trap people in the air, not letting them land. But it's back. Not over yet. Downward guns. Phenomenal. A lot of characters don't have tools like that to deal with being juggled by Game Watch up air, and they're not going to switch percent for it. But Dingus is playing really, really good this game, considering how patient Jerry's being. You can see that he clearly has a game plan here, and Dingus adapting the fly is working wonders.
For sure, and he does have that slight lead yet again, even though Arsene is there. Oh, and he still got the... Okay, we see you. Arsene is gone as well. Dingus, this is where he gets to shine.
Yeah, with the judgment. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Dingus Joe. So we have a lot more of mix-ups here. Like, I think Dingus's main game plan is really, really smart. It says, okay, if you're going to play patient, I'll just trap you in the corner. He gets in the corner, he just waits for Jerry's either panic option to try dash check to get out, or he just keeps him in the corner. So we see the corner pressure being really good. Right there we see Jerry tried to force it out, and it was fine that time, but Dingus has a hold on what's happening.
That you pointed out. Jerry does have a dash attack habit, so it is really smart of Dingus to try to abuse that.
I think Dingus has reverted his plan to just, okay, my counterplay is, just pressure you and see how you need to get out now. Because it went from being a bad thing, oh, I can't approach, like I have weak approach options, to you're in the corner and now your movement's limited. And I can do everything I want. It's easy to hit someone if they can.
As well. Uh-oh, Jerry, what you going to do now? My man Dingus starting to wake up. Although Dingus, I mean, Game Watch very light at 65%. He can actually die to a drag down fair. He can die to a back air. And Jerry wants it so deep, not able to find its mark. I thought he was going to get up in time for another back air. Now Jerry put on notice left side of the stage.
I think Dingus' game plan's phenomenal here, but yeah, regardless of how good it is, like, your character can die very, very early to Arsene, as most can, but Game Watch is a special case.
I am in love with that up tilt Jerry did, even though it didn't kill. Like,
he's actually hit a few of those, though, which is impressive.
Dingus likes to parry, so using the multi-hit move is a great way to stop people that try to parry you.
Dude, Jerry's a student
What's
of the
he
game.
living? How do you keep living in these scenarios? Oh my God,
Jerry's gone from like just a guy trying to like learn Ultimate who's pretty good to having a really good understanding of the game as a whole, and I love to see it. Being able to adapt with people as good as Dingus Joe on the fly.
The whiff punish dash attack. Oh,
He's
where were we out there?
All the way out.
Oh, if he would have did one more, he would have got it.
So I think what Jerry's seeing here is that even if he's not getting the back airs off stage, there's never been a bad. Nothing bad comes out of it. He gets on stage first. There's no downside. Either kill or he gets back. Great
Hold up.
stuff.
He's waking up. He's looking very nice right now.
It's impressive to see Jerry adapt also like this mid-game. I think he very quickly earlier this game was realizing he's being pressured, and now he's...
Gun into up tilt up there, Jerry! Was that improvised? That was so sick.
Is he innovating? MKLeo take notes?
That was so sick. I mean, yeah, it was sick. But I mean, you still don't have that big of a lead.
Yeah.
You are one combo away from actually being at a deficit, to be honest.
He did milk that to 37% though. Really good stuff. And oh my God, he's been feinting going forward and then covering Dingus's roll many times. It's working out great.
Another grab. 63%. Don't grab him again. Don't do it to him, man.
Jerry's just looking so studied. He's looking so studied in this matchup. I hope that's the case.
You're not gonna ask him after. You can be like, yo, come over here, man.
Like, what'd you learn? What'd you learn? Something changed. Something clicked.
Come on, talk to us.
The rest of MVBA needs this, dude. You can't hold it to yourself, dude.
He's like,
Don't be
nah,
selfish,
my little
man.
secret. This is how I can get in every fighting game. All right, 84-29. Arsene's about to be online. That means back air, Tetracon, so many options, and there it is. Big brother is indeed here. What are you gonna do, Dingus? Oh, he almost just lost, actually.
Wait.
He did just lose. He's afraid. That's what I'm gonna do. Big brother's here. I'm not. Okay, I'm out. Oh, we need tape.